AC machines 2. Topic is three-phase induction motor. Objectives: rotor resistance starter, working with the diagram, and rotor resistance starter current equations. Here types of starters: dual starter for full voltage starting, auto transformer starter for reduced voltage starting, star delta starter reduced voltage starting, rotor resistance starter used for slip ring motor. So 1, 2, 3 are used for both squirrel cage and slip ring. 4 is used for slip ring only. The stator current can be limited by introducing a variable resistance in the rotor circuit. So very carefully observe this one. Once again I am repeating. In general, the stator current we can limit the in other methods by reducing the voltage, only stator current, by reducing the supply voltage, or by using the auto transformer, or by using the star delta transformer. So that is the concept. But here the stator current can be limited by introducing a variable resistance, very important. Here a variable resistance in the rotor circuit. This rotor circuit is connected with resistance, then the stator current can be limited. The stator current can be limited. In this way, starting current is reduced. In this method, a variable star connected rheostat is connected. Rheostat is connected in the rotor winding. So here the rheostat is connected in the rotor winding through the slip rings, and full voltage is applied to the stator winding. Full voltage is applied to the stator winding. The function of rotor resistance starter: in rotor resistance starter, the motor is full voltage starting. This rotor resistance starter is used only for slip ring motors. Circuit diagram of rotor resistance starter. Here, see, observe this one very carefully. This is the stator, and here this one is rotor. For stator, this is three-phase supply, and these are the switches. For the rotor, this rotor, these three are slip rings, slip rings. These three are slip rings, and this one is brushes. The small one is brushes. These are connected a external rheostat, that is variable rheostat. Here this stator current is limited, but here we are giving the supply full voltage, and here we are connecting the variable rheostat. By connecting of external rheostat resistance, we can control this stator current. That is the concept here. The external resistance is inserted in each phase of the rotor circuit through the slip rings and brushes assembled. Initially, the resistance is kept to its maximum value. This reduces the rotor current. Here, very important, initially the resistance is kept maximum value. The resistance is at maximum value. This reduces the rotor current, which consequently reduces the current drawn from the motor, from the supply. So very carefully listen this one. The current drawn from the motor from the supply. As the motor picks up speed, the resistance is gradually cut off. When the motor attains the normal speed, the rotor windings are short circuited through the slip rings and brushes are lifted. So very important. So now listen carefully. When the motor attains at normal speed, the rotor windings are short circuited through the slip rings and brushes are lifted. Now the operation may be manual or automatic. The operation may be manual or automatic. Here, this method not only limits the starting current but also increases the starting torque here. It's a very important due to rotor resistance. In general, in star delta starter, the torque at the starting time, the torque is reduced to 1 by third. Here in star delta starter, the torque is reduced. So very important, note that the torque is reduced, that is 1 by third. And in auto transformer starter, the torque is reduced x square times when the supply voltage is reduced x times. So here reduces the starting torque in star delta is 1 by third, in auto transformer is x square times. But here very important, here increases the starting torque due to rotor resistance. This starter is not suitable for, so very important, squirrel cage is not suitable only for the squirrel cage, not a slip rings induction motor. This is not suitable for squirrel cage. It is suitable for slip rings. So here the motors, because external resistance cannot be inserted in squirrel cage rotor, so it is not suitable for squirrel cage induction motor. Once again we see this diagram. This is the stator. A stator is supplied with three-phase supply, and this is rotor circuit. Rotor circuit with slip rings and brushes are attached, and these brushes are connecting a resistance, that is variable resistance or external rheostat. Here at the starting time the resistance is maximum and the current will be reduced in the rotor. Then also it affects the reducing in the stator current. Then when the stator current is reduced, it draws the low supply current. Voltage is same, but the supply current is reducing. And it also improves the power factor of the rotor, and torque is increased. The starting torque is increased for the rotor. Then gradually the rotor resistance, here the external rheostat is cut out. So that is the concept of the rotor resistance starter. Summary is, the rotor resistance starter function and diagram of rotor resistance starter, working of rotor resistance starter. Thank you.